Namaste students. In our previous video, we have learned that how when we add a non-volatile solute in a volatile solvent, it results in the lowering of the vapor pressure of that particular solution. Now, the relative lowering of the vapor pressure depends on the number of the moles of the solute which we are added in the solvent. इट मीन्स जो हमने मोल्स ऑफ सोल्यूट ऐड किया है सॉल्वेंट में वो कितने नंबर ऑफ मोल्स हमने ऐड किए हैं इस पे हमारा क्या डिपेंड कर रहा है, रिलेटिव लोवरिंग ऑफ वेपर प्रेशर. सपोज वी हैव 1 kg of the water and in 1 kg of water we are adding 1 mole of NaCl and on another time we are adding 1 mole of sugar. In both the case the relative lowering of vapor pressure is same. It means that the relative lowering of vapor pressure depends on the number of the solute which is present in the solution and it does not depend upon the nature of the solute. And in the solution we have lots of property which depends on relative lowering of the vapor pressure and finally depends on the number of the moles of the solute, and all these properties are known as colligative properties. So what do you mean by colligative properties? Colligative properties, this is the main topic which we are going to study today. So colligative properties of any ideal solution are the properties which depends on the number of the solutes which are present in a particular amount of the solvent, and these properties does not depend upon the nature of the solute. These properties are known as colligative properties. We have 4 different colligative properties, and what are those? These are first relative lowering of vapor pressure, relative lowering of vapor pressure. Second, osmotic pressure. Third, elevation of boiling point. And fourth, depression in freezing point, depression of freezing point. So these are 4 colligative properties which we have to study, and today in this video we'll take only one colligative property and the numericals related to that colligative property, that is the relative lowering of the vapor pressure. So you understand that what are colligative properties? These are different types of the colligative properties. Now we will study in detail the relative lowering of vapor pressure. In our previous video, we have derived the derivation of the relative lowering of vapor pressure, and if you want to revise that particular derivation, I'll give you the link in the description box. And the last formula which we derived from the derivation is P naught minus Ps upon P naught is equals to N2 upon N1 plus N2. Now what is 2 here? 2 means the solute and 1 means the solvent. So P naught is the vapor pressure of the particular solvent at its pure state. Ps is the vapor pressure of the solution. P naught minus Ps upon P naught is the relative lowering of the vapor pressure, and that is equals to mole fraction of the solute. Now what is mole? Mole means mass upon molar mass. So it becomes W2 divided by M2 upon W1 divided by M1 plus W2 divided by M2. So if we have to calculate the molecular mass of the solute, the formula is little bit complicated. जो formula हो जाएगा यहाँ पे वो क्या हो जाएगा, complicated. Now if we talk about a very dilute solution, now what happen in very dilute solution? The number of moles of the solute are very less as compared to the number of moles of the solvent. It means N2 is very less than N1. it means N1 and N2 can be considered as only N1. So the formula becomes P naught minus PS upon P naught is equals to N2 upon N1. Now what is N2 here? N2 means W2 upon M2, W1 upon M1. I hope you remember what is 1 and what is 2. 1 is the solvent and 2 is the solute. So W2 into M1 divided by W1 into M2. And if we have to calculate the molar mass of the solute, the formula becomes M2 is equals to W2 into M1 divided by W1 into P naught minus PS upon P naught. So this is the formula when the solution is very dilute. But when the solution is not dilute, जो हमें formula मिलेगा वो formula little bit क्या होगा? Complicated. So you have two different solution. एक solution तो आपके पास क्या है? आप इसी से calculate कीजिए. And next solution I am going to show you. So next I am deriving an equation which is applicable for both dilute as well as the concentrated solution. आप उस जो हम लोग अब जो फॉर्मूला डिराइव करेंगे वो फॉर्मूला आपका डाइल्यूट एज वेल एज कंसंट्रेटेड सॉल्यूशन दोनों के लिए यूज हो सकता है. दिस इज आवर इक्वेशन. ये हमारी इक्वेशन है. नाउ ऑन रिवर्सिंग दिस, इस इक्वेशन को अगर हम रिवर्स करेंगे वी गेट पी नॉट अपॉन पी नॉट माइनस पी एस इज इक्वल्स टू N1 प्लस N2 डिवाइडेड बाय N2. सो अगर हम इसको सेपरेट करके लिखें वी गेट N1 अपॉन N2 प्लस N2 अपॉन N2. इट मीन्स N1 अपॉन N2 प्लस 1. क्लियर. अगर हम इस 1 को यहां लें व्हाट वी गेट P नॉट डिवाइडेड बाय P नॉट माइनस पी एस माइनस 1 इज इक्वल्स टू N1 अपॉन N2. ऑन टेकिंग एलसीएम हेयर व्हाट वी गेट P नॉट माइनस P नॉट प्लस PS upon P naught minus PS is equals to N1 upon N2. P naught and P naught cancel. Now what we get? We get PS upon P naught minus PS is equals to N1 upon N2. And if we reverse this equation again, what we get? We get P naught minus PS upon PS is equals to N2 upon N1. Now look, compare these two equation. इन दोनों equation को अगर हम compare करें P naught minus PS upon P naught and here it is P naught minus PS upon PS and that is equals to N2 upon N1. हमने यहाँ कुछ भी neglect नहीं किया है, न solute न solvent. Now what is N2 upon N1? That is equals to P naught minus PS upon PS is equals to W2 upon M2 divided by W1 upon M1. एंड जब हम क्या करेंगे अब इसको सॉल्व करेंगे तो इसको सॉल्व करने पे हमें जो M2 की वैल्यू मिलेगी वो वैल्यू क्या होगी? सिंपल वैल्यू. एंड व्हाट इज दैट फॉर्मूला? दैट फॉर्मूला बिकम्स P naught minus PS M2 is equals to, because we have to calculate the molecular mass of the solute, so M2 equals to W2 into M1 divided by W1 into P naught minus PS upon PS. So this equation is applicable for both dilute as well as concentrated solution. अगर हम सिर्फ डाइल्यूट सॉल्यूशन की बात कर रहे थे तो हमारा यहाँ पे क्या था? P नॉट माइनस पी एस अपॉन पी नॉट विच इज द रिलेटिव लोअरिंग ऑफ द वेपर प्रेशर. लेकिन अगर हम किसकी बात करेंगे? डाइल्यूट एज वेल एज द कंसंट्रेटेड सॉल्यूशन की बात करेंगे. सो डाइल्यूट एज वेल एज कंसंट्रेटेड सॉल्यूशन के केस में जो M2 की वैल्यू आएगी वो हम निकालेंगे बाय यूजिंग दिस फॉर्मूला. सो दिस फॉर्मूला यू कैन यूज इन बोथ द डाइल्यूट एज वेल एज द concentrated solution. Now we'll study an activity with the help of which we can able to measure the relative lowering of vapor pressure experimentally. So next we'll study an activity for the measurement of relative lowering of vapor pressure. lowering of vapor pressure. Now for this we want two bulb, ठीक है, we want like this, one is this and another one is this. One bulb is filled with the solution and another bulb is filled with the solvent. We have to pass a pure dry air from this bulb, pure dry air. हमने क्या करना है, जो प्योर ड्राई एयर है हम उसको पहले किससे पास करेंगे, बल्ब विच कंटेन द सॉल्यूशन, एंड देन विद द बल्ब विच कंटेन solvent, and then we यहां से वो क्या हो जाएगी आपकी, रिमूव. So in this we have solution, in this we have solvent, and if the solvent is water, then after this the dry air will pass through anhydrous calcium chloride. If, ठीक है, the third जो यहाँ पे हमारा थर्ड स्टेप है, दैट इज नॉट मैंडेटरी. वो हम कब यूज करेंगे, व्हेन वी आर यूजिंग वाटर एज अ सॉल्वेंट. व्हेन वी आर नॉट यूजिंग वाटर एज अ सॉल्वेंट, सो देयर इज नो नीड टू यूज द एनहाइड्रस CaCl2. नाउ द अमाउंट ऑफ, जो यहाँ पे अमाउंट ऑफ वेपर प्रेशर रिड्यूस्ड होगा इन फर्स्ट बल्ब, अमाउंट ऑफ वेपर प्रेशर रिड्यूस्ड इन फर्स्ट बल्ब, that is equals to, that is directly proportional to W1, ठीक है. एंड अमाउंट ऑफ वेपर प्रेशर रिड्यूस, यहाँ पे हमारा क्या है, सोल्यूशन. क्लियर, सोल्यूशन इट मीन्स W1. if I talk about the W1 is directly proportional to PS. clear, and the amount of vapor pressure reduced in second bulb is directly proportional to, जो अमाउंट ऑफ वेपर प्रेशर रिड्यूस्ड होगा हमारे सेकेंड वाले बल्ब में, वो किसके डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल होगा, यहाँ पे कितना वेपर प्रेशर हमारा रिड्यूस हुआ है वो किसके डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल होगा, कितना वेट इस बल्ब का हमारा क्या हुआ है, रिड्यूस हुआ है, एंड दैट इज इक्वल्स टू द सॉल्वेंट माइनस द वेपर प्रेशर ऑफ द सोल्यूशन. यानी जब हम पीएस की वैल्यू हमें कैसे पता चलेगी, पीएस की वैल्यू हमें पता चलेगी बाय नोइंग द डिक्रीज इन द वेट ऑफ द फर्स्ट बल्ब, एंड पी नॉट माइनस पीएस की वैल्यू हमें कैसे पता चलेगी, बाय डिक्रीज इन द वेट ऑफ द सेकेंड बल्ब. Now if we have to calculate the relative lowering of the vapor pressure, now what is relative lowering of vapor pressure, P naught minus PS upon P naught. So we have to calculate P naught. Now PS is equals to W1 and P naught minus PS is equals to suppose W2. clear, so हमारा जो P यहाँ पे P naught हो जाएगा, P naught becomes W2 plus W1, because W2 यहाँ जैसे ही जाएगा it becomes PS and PS equals to W1. So P naught equals to W1 plus W2. So it becomes, what is P naught minus PS? That is W2 divided by W1 plus W2. So अगर हमें क्या पता चल जाएगा कि आपका जो फर्स्ट बल्ब है उसका कितना वेट रिड्यूस्ड हुआ है और सेकंड बल्ब का कितना वेट रिड्यूस्ड हुआ है, अगर हमें ये दो वैल्यूज पता चल जाएंगी, सो हम इजिली क्या फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं, द रिलेटिव लोअरिंग ऑफ द वेपर प्रेशर. Now we'll do the numericals which are based on relative lowering of vapor pressure. Now here is our first question, that is the vapor pressure of a benzene is 0.850 bar. A non-volatile solid weighing 0.58 gram is added to 39 gram of the benzene. It means in this question we have benzene as a solvent. So सिर्फ जब हमारे पास सिर्फ बेंजीन था उस समय जो उसका वेपर प्रेशर होगा वो होगा 0.8540. It means P naught is given to us, that is 0.850 bar. ये हमारा P naught है, that is the vapor pressure of the solvent in its pure state. फिर वो कह रहा है कि एक नॉन वोलेटाइल सॉलिड जिसका मास कितना है 0.5 ग्राम. सो अगर हम सॉल्वेंट को 1 कंसिडर कर रहे हैं और सॉल्यूट को 2 कंसिडर कर रहे हैं, सो W2, सो जो W2 हो जाएगा वो हो जाएगा हमारा 0.5 ग्राम एंड इज एडेड टू 39 ग्राम ऑफ बेंजीन. सो W1 बिकम्स 39 ग्राम. जो W1 हो जाएगा वो हमारा क्या हो जाएगा 39 ग्राम. द वेपर प्रेशर ऑफ सोल्यूशन इज 0.845 बार. जब हमने 39 ग्राम ऑफ बेंजीन में 0.5 ग्राम ऑफ नॉन वोलेटाइल सोल्यूट ऐड किया, सो वहां पे हमारा जो प्रेशर आया दैट इज द प्रेशर ऑफ द सॉल्यूशन, इट बिकम्स 0.845 बार. ये हमारा क्या आएगा 0.845 बार. Now because the amount of the solid, amount of the solute is very less as compared to the amount of the solvent, therefore we considered this as a dilute solution. लेकिन अगर आप इसको उस फॉर्मूले से भी सॉल्व करेंगे जो फॉर्मूला मैंने आप लोगों को अप्लाई करने को कहा है फॉर बोथ डाइल्यूट एज वेल एज द कंसंट्रेटेड सॉल्यूशन, you get the same result. So the formula is P naught minus PS upon P naught is equals to what is N2 divided by N1, because यहाँ पे जो नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ द सोल्यूट है वो बहुत कम है एज कम्पेयर टू द सॉल्वेंट, सो हमने यहाँ पे नेग्लेक्ट करके उसे क्या लिख दिया है N1. दिस इज द फॉर्मूला विच वी हैव टू डिराइव फॉर डाइल्यूट सॉल्यूशन. आप यहाँ पे दूसरा फॉर्मूला भी यूज कर सकते हैं. व्हाट इज N2? N2 इक्वल्स टू W2 डिवाइडेड बाय M2, W1 डिवाइडेड बाय M1. सो M1 क्या हो जाएगा हमारा? M1 इज W2. नाउ M2 is W2. What is W2? 39 into M1. Now what is M1 here? M1 is the benzene and the molecular mass of the benzene is 78. The molecular mass of the benzene is 78 because benzene is C6H6 and it is 72 plus 6, that is 78. So 39 into 78 multiplied by what is the weight of the solute? That is 0.0. If we talk about the complete formula, what is the formula becomes M2. We have to calculate M2. हमने क्या कैलकुलेट करना है? M2. M2 के लिए जो हमारा फॉर्मूला हो जाएगा वो क्या हो जाएगा? W2 into M1 divided by W1 into P naught minus PS upon P naught. Now when we put the different quantities here, what we get? M2 equals to W2 is 0.5 into M1 is 78 divided by 39 into what is P naught? P naught is 0.850 minus 0.845 divided by 0.850. Clear? And when we solve this equation, we get the value of M2. And what is the value of M2? The value of M2 becomes 170 gram per mole. So in this way, we can able to calculate the molecular mass of the solute. Now we'll move to our second question, which is different from the first one. This is our second question. A current of dry air was passed through a solution of 2.5 gram of a non-volatile substance in 100 gram of water and then through water alone. हमने क्या किया है? एक ड्राई एयर को पास किया है किससे? एक सॉल्यूशन से. जो सॉल्यूशन में 2.5 ग्राम हमारा नॉन वोलेटाइल सोल्यूट हमने 100 ग्राम ऑफ वाटर में डिसॉल्व करके रखा है. It means mass of the solute is 2.5 gram and mass of the solvent is 100 gram. So it means that W1 is equals to 100 gram and W2 is equals to 2.5 gram. And then through water alone. और उसके बाद हमने उसको किससे पास किया? Through water alone. It means solvent only. If you remember the two bulbs in which first bulb contains solution and the second bulb contains solvent. This loss of weight of the former was, अब जो पहले वाले बल्ब में जो लॉस हो रहा है वेट का वो कितना हो रहा है? 1.25 ग्राम. And the loss of weight in the first bulb is directly proportional to the vapor pressure of the solution. It means PS. It means PS is equals to आपका क्या आ जाएगा? 1.25 ग्राम. PS is equals to 1.25 ग्राम and that of the later was 0.05. और जो इसके बाद है वो क्या है हमारा? 0.05. And if we talk about W2, ठीक है, it means the loss of the weight in the second bulb that is directly proportional to P naught minus PS, and P naught minus PS is equals to 0.05 gram, and from these two we can able to calculate P naught, which comes 1.30 gram. Clear? And we have to calculate the molar mass of the solute. So on applying the formula, that is P naught minus PS upon P naught is equals to N2 divided by N1. What is N2? N2 equals to W2 divided by M2 upon W1 divided by M1, and we have to calculate the molar mass of the solute. So molar mass of the solute becomes W2 into M1 upon W1 into P naught minus PS upon P naught. So on putting the formula, what is W2? W2 is 2.5 gram multiplied by what is M1? M1 is the molecular mass of the water, that is 18, divided by W1 is 100 multiplied by P naught. Now what is P naught? P naught is 1.30 minus what is PS? PS is 1.25. So ये कितने के इक्वल आएगा? 0.05 divided by 1.30. So on calculating this value, we get to know the M2, and that comes 11.7 gram. So experimentally also we can able to calculate the value or the molecular mass of the solute. In this way you can solve the numericals which are based on relative lowering of vapor pressure. That's all for today. Do more and more numericals based on the relative lowering of the vapor pressure. I'll see you in my next video with a new colligative property.